Hello everyone, welcome to another video about making game server with Nakama. So I have been struggling with something in Nakama for matchmakers, and I just want to talk about it with you. In the Nakama matchmakers, we could uh, have a matchmaking system based on the front end and some properties, and we can match the user with each other. Right now in my game, I'm making multiple game in one platform, so I need to connect the users in related to the specific game. And also I don't want to have the private matches right now, and I just want to have a quick play there, quick play button, and let users to quickly play and go to the game. So uh, things that I struggling with. Let me just show you first from how we get to the matchmaker and how it works. For the matchmakers, first, you need to set up the session and you need to stabilize the socket connection. In the previous video, we talked about it, but I made some changes and I made a context on my Next.js application. And in this context, I made a provider, and this provider stabilized the socket connection here, and I just put it on a React context there. And in that React context, I need session, socket, and client. Client is a Nakama client. So we could have access to these three variables every time that we want. So as you can see, when user meets this page, I want them, when they click on the play, I want to make the match for them and connect them with each other. So I'm going to that page and I just made a button here about play, quick play, and on click will be called the find match. The find match is that I made a find quick match function here, which I will tell you what is this. And I have been used the Nakama, which I have been exported on this context. I've been using the context and use Nakama, so I have the session socket and the client here. I will pass it to the find quick match, and find quick match will gives us a ticket. Before diving to the query and what are these, let's go to the what is the ticket. If I click on the play, you will see I have a ticket here, and if I click on another user here, I will have another ticket for this user too, and it will take a little bit on the server, but there's a configuration that you can reduce this delay, but it's okay, I think. And yes, after making the match, you will see there each other tickets. There's a token also which users will be able to connect with each other. And also we have the users here which we can see each other, and there are all the details that we want about the users, the string, and all the details that we want to show the avatars and the other stuff here. I've not configured states between game because I want to have the authoritative server, and I'm working on that. But let me show you and tell you what I have been struggling with. For the quick match and finding and matchmaker, first I told you we need a ticket. For making that ticket, we need the socket and the function there is about add matchmaker. In this add matchmaker, you can make a query, which I will tell you, and we have a minimum, a maximum player, which minimum player should be greater than 1, but maximum player could be everything. And you can tell, imagine you will tell, okay, a user will be come to a building, and you have some rooms here. Some rooms are empty, some rooms are near to complete, and you want to assign the user to the best room here, and the best room for this user is the room that is near to the complete. So in my games, I have my games are PvP, just two-player game. But if you have a game like for 30 players, you can do this, like find the things that about 2 player and 30 players, and it will find that match for you. And there are some parameters that you can gives here. If we go into the matchmaker function, we have some string properties and some numeric properties. The string properties is like just we can say what is the game, what is the mode, or the other properties that we want to assign to this match. And the numeric properties are like the rank of the user, like the experience of the user. Like you don't want to match the new by user to the very high rank and oldest user in one game, because the oldest guy will dominate the new guy in 1 minute, in 1 second. And we don't want to have this kind of match. So we could have something like score, or we could have something like rank, and for each user, take care, for each user you need to give this rank. Like this user is rank 100, and on query you can check the ranks and make some logics for the things. For my game, I just need to check the games right now and the mode of the game. So I made the properties, and if you want to filter the matches, which the games are auto low and the mode is quick match, you just need to say on the property, on the query side, you need to say properties dot game with this column, and you need the value that you want to filter with. And if you need a multiple or very complex query, you can just separate them with the space. And if even we have something like a score here, like score 100, and we want to match the users with properties that score greater than 15, and properties that score like less than 150. We can match the users with these abilities, and it will find for the correct users. My problem before, my struggling was I didn't make the properties here. In the samples of the Nakama, they just made a sample for label, which we are using label when we are making match on the server side, or we are creating match by the user, like we are making a private match for the users, we have the label there. But in this case, we don't have the label and we have the properties. So if you want to match the users with based on the properties, don't forget to put the properties that column here. Sorry, the dot properties dot game, and everything would be fine for you. And even if you want to make this match authoritative, means run the logic of the game on the server, you can go on your Nakama module and register a matchmaker matched here by the initializer and pass a function there. That function should have the context, logger, Nakama, and the matches, which if I show you the log that we have here, this is the log that we have about that matchmaker. You could see we have the percents here, we have the game mode, and those properties that we assign to the match, and also we have both of the users that are in the match, or any users that you are specified in your match, it will be there. And if it found the correct user, you need to connect them on the client side. After you're getting the tickets, it's the ticket. You have to say, okay, if you find the correct user to each other, go and join them together. You need to call the socket again and tell the user that this user should join this match. And after 2 users joined on the match, they will see that I will redirect them to the game scene. Like when you're clicking on the play here, it will take some times. I think it's, yeah, and it will be redirected to the game, and we could have some logics on the server for this match. Also, if you want to have the client side game, you can pass the properties and you can pass the states of the game in here for your game. So thank you for watching. If you have any issue on Nakama, or I'm just experiencing Nakama and I just love to share my experience with you. So if you are making games with Nakama, or you have anything, any question that I could help you, I will glad to help. So you could find me on Telegram or the comments of the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.